Hello, and welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham, and I'm your host. And today we have the pleasure of having with us Glen Therrien, who's the president of Kitchen Core in Chesapeake. Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to finally get you in here. Full disclosure, I've worked with you on a couple of projects in the past. And you have a very interesting company. Can you give us an overview of what is Kitchen Core?
Well, Kitchen Core is a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business, and we provide temporary kitchens throughout the nation. We started 17 years ago with one mobile facility, and now we have over 50. And we continue to grow and provide units throughout the nation.
Okay. All right. And let's talk about a temporary kitchen or a mobile kitchen. What kind of people would need that? What kind of clients?
Well, our clients that call us are unfamiliar with the service to begin with. And they're usually healthcare facilities that need to keep feeding their patients, that need their kitchen remodeled, construction companies that do this type of work, colleges, disaster relief, military events with a large group of people that need to be fed, and I mean the list goes on.
Okay, can you give us an example of what you've done?
Yes, we had this was a very interesting project, and we like to talk about this a lot. It was a college up north that had a fire on Wednesday, and they called us up there to talk to them on Thursday, and then decided to utilize our services on Friday. We brought in a 5-wide mobile kitchen, which was 5 trailers, from Arizona, and within 7 days had the complete facility together and operating, so when the kids came back from spring break, they were able to have food service.
Wow, so that's something that people don't think about. Sometimes it's a disaster that puts them in that situation.
Yes.
Or totally unexpected. So that's where you can come in and really set up something to keep everything going.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. All right. What type of units do you provide? Your units? Can you tell us a little bit about a unit?
Yes. Our smallest unit is a large semi. It's 53 feet long by 8 feet wide with all commercial kitchen equipment in it. And we also have modular units that are multiple to put together as large a space as the facility would need to continue providing food service. They come with dishwashing facilities, walk-in refrigerators, walk-in freezers, dry storage, depending on if the building that they're remodeling loses their bathroom facility too. We do provide bathroom facilities within the area of the.
And these are fully functional kitchens.
Yes,
I mean,
fully commercial.
Power, everything. I mean,
fully commercial kitchen.
And they look good.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't look like an inside of a trailer.
No, it's all built to food service codes and regulations and health departments. We've never had a problem with the health department anywhere in the country.
Okay. All right. And so how long do people rent these for? I mean, does it vary or?
Well, yes, it does vary. Our minimum rental is a month, but a lot of our clients are, construction companies, like I said, doing major renovations in hospitals and stuff like that. There are places that do want to change their exhaust hood in their kitchens. That could take a month or maybe 2. Those are smaller jobs. But we have a wide range of sizes of facilities. We go from a 400 square foot facility to a 15,000 square foot facility, all on wheels.
Hey. Do you store all that stuff in Chesapeake?
No, we.
I was going to say, man, you must have a heck of a lot.
Yeah, we got quite a bit. We have our main office is here in Chesapeake in Cavalier Industrial Park, but we also have lots in space around the country, mostly in Texas, that we leave units at so we can be competitive on transportation costs.
Right, because you go anywhere in the country.
Yes. Okay. And we've also been to Canada and Bahamas, so we are international.
And you're waiting for that call from Hawaii, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know. You might need a video crew to record that event. So.
That's right.
Okay, so can you explain what is a normal setup for a kitchen like this? I kind of know a little bit about it because I did a video project for you about that, but it was an interesting thing to learn about.
Setup is interesting because when a person calls us, they're really not aware of what they're asking for. They're just, oh my God, our kitchen's getting shut down, or we have to update, or a disaster happened. So the setup actually starts from the contract agreement, where our salespeople talk to the end user, and then we have a staff on board that will utilize local subcontractors in the area that the kitchen's being used in for blocking and leveling, utilities, and things like that. And Kitchen Core will stay right there with them until the first oven's turned on.
So you handle all the details?
Yes.
So they don't have to know anything. They just need to know they need a kitchen.
Correct.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't, like I said, they don't know what they're asking for, but that's what we're there for.
Is there anything that they need to provide?
Piece of land.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it on.
Right.
I mean, when our clients come to us, their real estate is a big deal, so they have to pick out somewhere to provide it. But one of the biggest things they need to provide is a liaison for us to talk to. We realize that their jobs, this would be a secondary job for somebody, so we need someone to talk to that we can communicate with at the end user's facility so we can get everything correct.
And I would imagine that timeliness is important on them and for you.
Yes.
So that the longer things drag out, the more pricey things get.
Yes.
And so you need quick answers, or you need someone that can make a decision.
Correct.
So, okay, yeah. In an example of someone that doesn't have it for a disaster, can you give me an example of someone who didn't have a disaster but had another need, like a construction need or something? Like a hospital? Or
yes,
something?
we've had hospitals, many examples of hospitals where we've pulled these units in and we put them together like Lego pieces, if you want to use that term, where as much square footage they needed, we would put these units together and give them the refrigeration space they need, the logistics space they need just to move large quantities of food around. When people go to rent a mobile kitchen, they don't realize, well, I need all this equipment. Okay, well, here's the equipment, but you need space to move that food around that you need to cook.
Right. Well, you got to use the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you do dining rooms?
Oh, yes. We do provide dining facilities, and those can either be in a very classy tent that sometimes we utilize, or a modular building. There was a college down in North Carolina that we provided a 350-seat dining room and had kitchens and bathrooms attached to that, and preparation units and walk-in freezers and refrigerators.
Have you had anybody else, say, well, oh, to heck with the new construction, we're just going to stick with the kitchens, they're so nice.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Because I've seen some of it, some of it's really nice.
Yeah, it's funny you do say that, because we are developing a program that we can provide a permanent attached kitchen if they wanted to expand their present kitchen, and we can cut openings in the walls if the kitchen's on the outside, and bring in a unit that's complete with all the equipment in it and attach it right to their building, which would give them the ability not to have an eyesore of construction on site, no debris all over the place.
No shutdown time.
No shutdown time. We just come in and plop it in and plug it in.
That sounds like with construction costs too, it would be pretty good to do. Okay, well, is there anything that I haven't covered? It's an interesting topic. I bet people didn't even know you were here in town.
No, they don't. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, it's a very interesting business. How did you get into this?
Well, that's interesting. I did 22 years in the military. And after I retired, some people that I knew that were in charge of feeding troops in remote areas called me and said, we need to have you figure this out. So I went there and we brought in some mobile kitchens and that we rented ourselves to facilitate the food service. And from that point, we decided that we're going to expand our food management company and start developing these temporary kitchen facilities, and now we have over 50 units.
Wow. Okay, so things are going good, huh?
Yes, things are great.
Yeah, good, good. All right, well, is there anything that I haven't covered that, that you wanted to mention?
Well, not really, but we're available.
Okay.
We're available for any disaster, construction. It's a service that people don't know is out there. When people call us, you know, they don't know what to ask us. So what we do is...
And that's okay.
Yes, it is okay, because my background is logistics food service in the military. And we can move these things around, and it's not a big deal. A lot of people think, oh my God, how am I going to have a kitchen out here? It's simple to us. It's not simple to our end user, because they have to continue feeding. And how are we going to feed all these people? But we can make it happen.
Right, okay. Well, like I think your logo says, when you need to feed an army, call Kitchen Corps. Okay. Well, if you have a need for a mobile kitchen, or you'd like to expand your current facilities, or you're in construction mode and you need to keep things operating, you can give Glen a call. The contact information for Kitchen Corps is at the end of this video, and it's also at the bottom of this page. I thank you for coming in and being a guest, and it's glad we finally were able to get to you.
Sorry it took so long.
That's okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.